So often around this time of year, I hear people saying should, the word should. And I tell people, don't should on yourself, because the energy of should is very particular. Let's say, for example, I say I should eat healthy. Here is me eating now. So this is what I eat now. And then there's this idea of should eat. So we have these two places. What I eat now is something that is happening to me in this present moment. And then this is something external. So already we create this place where me, internal, should, external. That's the first disconnection. More like a mountain. And then there's also the disconnection of time. This is present and this is future. There's also a disconnection between the negative, so what I eat now is negative, and the future, external, is positive. So we have this huge energy gap here. And we want to see what is in the gap. So for some reason, our minds have created this mountain for us to achieve. And we want to see what is it within us that wants us to eat healthy, for example. What is creating this gap? So like we say, mind the gap. What is in the gap? Perhaps what I'm eating now is unhealthy because I'm feeling lousy, because I'm looking for some kind of comfort food. So perhaps what I need to look at is why I'm eating this way now, rather than continually trying to, almost like one of those old video games where you had to try and jump your way up to this new ledge. So what is making me not eat healthy? That's more important than spending our energy coming up to the place of should. What's making you feel lousy? Is it your thoughts? Is it actual things? Find out what is keeping you here. Then what we can do is, instead of having this massive leap up to the should ledge, we want to create like a little stepping stone bridge, like a rope bridge up to this place. I like to call it an intention bridge, rather than kind of placing this dogma onto ourselves. I should feel better. I should be more outgoing. I should be better at my job. I should eat healthier, right? Again, too much shooting on yourself. Actually, it's like jumping, like one of those little guys in the video games. It's like jumping up but then ending back down, jumping up, ending back down. And eventually what happens is you will give up. So instead of saying I should, setting an intention is the way. An intention bridge, a little intention bridge with time and faith. I can perhaps begin to accept that I maybe one day will feel better about myself. And we just have to, little increments. That's the way up this intention bridge, as opposed to trying to pull ourselves into should. So if you have been shooting on yourself, then I highly recommend taking a look at what is going on here that you even want to should. And then if there is still some reason that is valid for you to should, that is not just external stuff, but you really feel it from the inside, then start to build an intention bridge and let your actions be moving towards rather than trying to jump forward. So I hope that is helpful, especially as we come up to this period in the year where there's a lot of people putting pressure on themselves to do New Year's resolutions. From a yogic perspective, this is where we set in a sankalpa, and it's a great practice to do if you've never done it, which is to really take a moment through meditation and through inner listening to think about what qualities are ready to flower in yourself. Thinking of yourself being like a garden filled with little seeds, little lesson seeds, life lesson seeds. And as we move through life, these seeds or they're like beans, they come up to the surface. Thinking about what is coming up for you in your life at the moment. Is there a life lesson that is ready to blossom and bring you the challenges so that you can overcome and move into kind of higher level? Not jumping up, but moving through and into higher level. The Sankalpa is a promise to live by that energy that is coming. So perhaps you, instead of saying, I should be more compassionate, perhaps you're feeling that through life's lessons, through the challenges, the seed of compassion and learning about compassion is rising to the surface. And the Sankalpa is a commitment to the life learning of compassion. Other Sankalpas might be to be more communicative, or to be more grounded with your energy. If you're looking for a Sankalpa practice, then I encourage you to check out my online studio where there is a Sankalpa practice. It's great to do around this time of year and gets us out of the should lane and more into a heart-centered, guided way that will not leave you like you are flagellating yourself and beating yourself up and driving you ultimately into more and more of the negative pole. Because when we have this place where we're trying to hop by just saying I should, without the intention bridge and without the felt sense, then all we do is just keep kind of diving off the ledge and never making it to that place of evolution. For any comments and questions, feel free to answer or question below on things perhaps that you have been shooting on yourself, and I'm more than happy to rewrite that for you in a way that will be with an intention bridge. Thanks for listening. Hari Om, Om Tat Sat. Namaste.